OpenDoor was just fined by the Federal Trade Commission $62 million. Damn! Why? Well, from their report, it is for cheating potential sellers with misleading claims about its home buying services. Ouch, that's pretty serious. Let's take a deeper look at what they said OpenDoor was really doing, and make sure you stick around till the end, because the day after this fine announcement was made, OpenDoor made their own announcement about a brand new platform that they're launching, and it could get a little dicey again. Now, if you've had experience with OpenDoor or any other iBuying platform, or you know somebody else that has, I really want to know, what was your experience like? So in the article put out by the FTC, this is what they said. OpenDoor promised to revolutionize the real estate market, but built its business using old-fashioned deception about how much consumers could earn from selling their homes on the platform. There is nothing innovative about cheating the consumer. So the FTC went on to say that OpenDoor claimed to be using cutting-edge technology to save consumers money by providing market value offers and reducing transaction costs compared with the traditional home sale process. Now, these iBuying companies love to tout their technology and lean heavily on it, and really like to talk about how much easier it is for the consumer to buy and sell real estate this way. And this reminded me of something that Zillow said after they stopped their Zillow Offers program, that said, the iBuying process, while powered by algorithms and pools of capitals, also requires humans. This is a business that requires humans. So in another article by Riz Media, they said the FTC claimed that OpenDoor advertised that consumers would make thousands of dollars more by selling to the iBuyer. An investigation by the agency found that most consumers lost money when selling to the company. So now they went on to say that the agency's investigation highlighted several other alleged misdeeds, including OpenDoor misstating that consumers would likely have paid less in cost by selling to the tech company than they would in a traditional transaction. Now, the FTC also claimed that OpenDoor violated the law by using protected market value prices when making offers to buy a home. The expenses included downward adjustments to the market values. In other words, they were kind of making up their own prices. Now, the vote on this was 5-0, which means that no one felt that this was not happening. Now, obviously, OpenDoor does not agree with these allegations, and they wanted to note that these practices were being looked at through the years 2017 to 2019. So iBuyers have been a really big deal here in the Phoenix market. I know they're not the same in every other city, but they are big here. In fact, OpenDoor bought its very first home in Phoenix in 2014, and then Zillow and OfferPad followed suit. Now, in the past 2 years, these iBuyers really ramped up their acquisitions. Now, as I said earlier, Zillow recognized that this was not a good business model and stopped buying houses in November of 2021. Now, when they were buying houses in this last 2 years, they were actually incentivizing their employees to win bids on houses. So this is part of the reason why some of these homes just got bid up so much and our affordability got so out of whack. This is also when Zillow made that comment that I just talked about, where they realized they actually need humans to do this work. As in, their algorithm that they were using for pricing homes wasn't working. And I have to say, over the past 2 years, this has probably been my least favorite thing that I've seen happen. These iBuyers have come in, they have outbid any homeowner looking to buy it as a primary residence. Because the iBuyer has cash, they can close quickly, and they usually throw in a few shiny objects as an enticement. What I found interesting was some of these sellers that decided to sell to these iBuyers were also the ones complaining that the homes that they were looking at where they were moving to, they couldn't get because they were being scooped up by the iBuyers. Now, I know I had a lot of conversations with sellers about this exact thing, and most decided to sell to a primary resident, but some did decide to sell to the iBuyers, and it was purely out of convenience. Now, in a previous video, I talked about our current active listings on the market. We have over 50% of them that are actually vacant. Well, one of those reasons is because of these iBuyers now trying to sell all these homes that they purchased. So as you can see from this chart, right now, OpenDoor has 1,682 listings on the market, with another about 400 that are not on the market, which gives them about an almost 10% market share overall for all of the active listings right now in our MLS. And OfferPad, although they have a less amount at 381 active listings on the market, they too have a bulk of listings that are not active on the market right now. So they too have an excessive amount of listings on the market right now. Now, if you look at both of these companies together, they have about 6 to 7 months of inventory on the market right now. That's active inventory on the market if they did not buy another thing. Now, the overall supply of inventory for Phoenix is 2.6 months. Now, we're at 2.6 months overall, and they hold, between the two of them, 6 to 7 months. In other words, they have a lot of houses to sell. So I wanted to look into some of those homes owned by these iBuyers, and I wanted to see what did they purchase the house for and what are they selling for? And aha, do you know that a majority of the homes that are currently on the market being held by these iBuyers are actually on the market right now for less money than they purchased the home for? This was not a big surprise to me. So buyers, if you are looking for a deal, this might be a good direction for you to look in. They are not going to be the most updated homes, but if you're looking for a deal and you're willing to do some work, this might be a great option for you. So what did OpenDoor announce the day after they just got a $62 million fine? Well, it's a new program that they're launching called OpenDoor Exclusives, and here's how it works. The homes being sold by OpenDoor are available to any consumer through the OpenDoor Exclusives platform 14 days prior to the home being listed on the local multiple listing services. Now, it is important to note that right now, this is only happening in Texas, in Austin, Houston, Dallas, Fort Worth, in those areas, but I would not be surprised to see it come to Phoenix very soon. So from there, the properties listed on the platform are on a first come, first served basis, eliminating bidding wars, price negotiations, and the need for real estate love letters, which, by the way, are illegal in a few states already. Prospective homebuyers can reserve and fill out a contract for the home online through the platform. So I'm just going to pause here for a second because I don't know that everybody knows this, but OpenDoor has its own lender, which tells me that they're going to do this. You're going to go online and you're going to want to bid on a house. If you're going to get a loan, they're going to force you into their lending company, which is going to make them more money. And if you qualify, great, they will have to allow you to go to another lender, but they're likely going to throw some other shiny objects at you to try to keep you in-house. Okay, now back to figuring out more about this program. So in addition, OpenDoor says that home buyers may back out of the purchase at any time and receive a full refund on earnest money deposit. Okay, now I'm going to have another caveat here. So my guess is, and I have not read the fine print, I have not read the contract to see what it actually states, but my guess is that this in, out of the contract will only be allowed during that 14-day period, because if a home is on the MLS and it goes pending, active, multiple times, it's stigmatized and their property values are going to plummet because buyers look at that as something's wrong with the house and they don't know, they don't believe what they're being told. It just stigmatizes the property. So I can almost guarantee you that this easy out is only going to be allowed during that 14-day period. The program goes on and says, OpenDoor says that when a home is listed as an exclusive, it is offered at a cheaper price than it will be when it's listed on the MLS if it does not sell in the 14-day window. In addition, the home comes with an appraisal price match guarantee, meaning that if OpenDoor will pay the difference if the home is appraised for less than it was listed for on OpenDoor exclusives. Well, first of all, I just want you to know that it's only a $50,000 appraisal shortfall. I did read that in another article. The other thing is if you're being forced into their lender, you're being forced into their appraisals, I don't know. This just feels a little bit like some of the practices that they were just fined for. I'm not saying that they're going to do it. It just feels that way to me. They then go on to say, while homeowners may bring a real estate agent into the purchasing experience if they so choose, the cost of the agent's commission will not be covered by OpenDoor. Now, this is just during the 14-day period. Here's what I'm going to say, because I believe this to be very true. Real estate is a relationship business. And when you buy a piece of real estate, it is an extremely stressful process. Trust me, I've been doing this for 24 years. I understand people's want or need to just be in control of that. I do. However, I also can tell you the multiple phone calls that I get from people that have gone to new home construction, which is what this kind of feels like. If you don't have an agent, then you're just going to have to deal with us. That they go to the new home construction site, they get under contract, and now they don't have anybody that's really their point person. This is going to be even worse. So for those people that think, I don't need an agent. It's going to be just fine. Once you get in that process, an agent can't help you because we can no longer become a party to that contract. It's unethical for us to do so. So I just want to put that out now. Make sure you have your own representation. And for those that think I can do it on my own and then they get stuck, it's hard. It's hard for people like me to tell you, I'm sorry, I can't help you. I've had the call multiple times and I really don't like it. So please make sure that you're well represented. Me, anybody, it doesn't matter. Just make sure you have representation. Whew. Okay, so you guys, what do you think of that program? Would you use it? Let me know in the comments down below. And speaking of new builds, if you'd like to see what's going on with new builds right now, take a look at this video. As always, I thank you for watching and I'll see you next time.